Oh my God, Julie, why are you so obsessed with him? Oh my gosh, just detach already. Meanwhile, I'm just scrolling my YouTube feed, wondering what everybody is on about today. Just let him go. You're breaking your own heart. I've done let go. What the hell are you guys? Keep up, people. You guys are watching me every day. Why aren't you keeping up with me? We're keeping up with the news since everybody's all about the jewels. But no, seriously. Seriously. I'd let go of everyone. I am not emotionally involved or attached or chasing. I don't give a fuck. Impressively so. And if I go on my phone to scroll, it is to do just that. Scroll. Just like everybody else does on their own phone. Funny how that works. When you get a phone and you have a feed of a For You page or a timeline of any kind, and what do? You sit there and you scroll it, right? What a novel concept. Now, is it my fault that the messages I get are subliminal? No, because I didn't set that up. Do I have to deal with it? Unfortunately, yes. But no one gets to dictate to me what I do on my phone. No one gets to dictate what I dress like. No one gets to dictate what my makeup looks like. No one gets to dictate what I'm feeling. No one gets to dictate how I live my life. No one gets to dictate how I think. No one gets to dictate who I'm actually dating and who I'm actually not, which is a total of, let me see here, 1, 2, carry the 0. That would be a fucking 0. None. Zip, zilch, 0, nada. No one. Absolutely fucking no one. No one. Oh, you're chasing because you're scrolling your feed. Okay, what? On what planet? Seriously? Oh, you're desperate. You just want... Fuck you. That's why I've spent the past couple days deleting people. People I don't want anything to do with. Oh, but you're still chasing him. You're still... Why the fuck is he on my feed to begin with? Who's really chasing who? Meanwhile, while I keep on hitting ignore, they keep on showing up. With no real commitment, no nothing. And you guys have to think about this. It's been 6 years that this has been going on. And some dolt thought it would be entirely too amusing to post naked pictures of me online, which is absolutely delightful. Oh, I appreciate that so much. So much. And the thing is, ladies and gentlemen, is that I have no idea. Well, I have an idea on who it is. Oh, I have an idea. And that person doesn't stand a snowball's chance in hell with me. Because any man who can put my naked likeness online for the world to see and call me the prostitute is not worthy of my love or my admiration or my adoration or anything of me. That man is not entitled to it. Period. Period. That is the complete and polar opposite of what love is. Because if a man puts naked pictures of a girl online that he used to date, pictures that were given to him in confidence, with trust, and with no consent on giving it or showing it to anyone else, let alone posting it online. And you think for a solitary second that I'm stupid enough to chase after a man who would do that to me. And you would think I'm stupid enough to chase after any man who believed that man's lies. No. When I said I'm done, I'm done. There's only one way to get to me. And I've laid that out already. While everybody's been milling around talking. You guys can go ahead and talk. Talk all you please. You guys have done nothing but talk for 6 years straight. Talk. That's it. For 6 years. There have been no actions. The only actions you can viably say that you have done towards me is you got a hold of other people to try to talk to me for you. And that's it. Now, with one of my exes, who is the person I believe, I have a strong suspicion he's the one who put my naked picture online. And if I'm not mistaken, he's a Cancer. I'm not going to say his name because I don't have confirmation, but I have a very strong suspicion. Now that Cancer, I had broken up, well, we broke up back in 2015. He turned around, married a guy. And he spent the past 10 years with that guy. And the day that I found out that he married a guy was the day I dropped that load, dropped that love, buried it, never to resurrect. I let completely go. I am indifferent towards him. I don't wish him ill. I don't wish him well either. I don't care. He can wait around all he would like. He can say whatever it is he wants to because he has been on this hate train big time. And you don't treat someone you love like that. And I'm glad I did not marry him. And I am so glad that he is not physically a part of my life. And he is not welcome in my life. I do not love him. I have no hidden feelings for him, regardless as to how many people tell him that I do. Listen to the words that come out of my mouth. I am not interested in pursuing any sort of relationship with you. It has been over 10 years, and you had the conscious choice to love me properly when you had the chance 10 years ago, and you didn't. And instead, you dragged it out for another 10 years, unbeknownst to me, without me even knowing you've been dragging this out. Telling everybody that I'm obsessed with you, telling everybody this, whatever you want. Oh, she won't leave me alone. No. You're the one. I have a feeling. I can't really confirm, but I have a strong suspicion you were the one to hack my phone. And I know you played a very big, huge, ginormous part in the exploitation of the me. To which I have gotten nothing except a song as an apology. A song. A song in exchange for my naked body being displayed without my permission or consent all across the internet. And all you can do is send me a song to say you're sorry? You think a song is going to cover up 6 years of abuse? That it's going to just magically make it all better? No. I'm done chasing men who obviously do not want me. And the only time they want me is long after I'm gone. When there's no love left in me to give because I had given it everything from the go. And that was where I made my mistake. That was my mistake. Is giving all of my love to a man who ended up treating me like shit. Now you can go ahead and you can be pissed off. But be more pissed off at yourself because you did it. And if you wanted to prove your love to me, you wouldn't have put my naked picture online for anyone to see. You would have protected me. You would have made sure nobody ever got to see me naked because you valued me. And you sure shit wouldn't go behind my back and say a bunch of shit about me to other people and to turn them against me. That's not love. That is full-blown fucking control. And I will not put up with it. And I am not stupid enough to get back in a relationship with a man who's intent on controlling me. Never again. Y'all can run your mouth and saying Julie's scrolling her feed because she's chasing. But I'm not. I'm just seeing what everybody's up on about. Just morbid curiosity. It's not because I'm chasing a guy. It's not even because I'm even looking for a guy. And if I do look, it's to make sure he's gone. Because I should be able to go on my own YouTube feed and scroll it as I freaking please, just like everybody else does on this whole planet. I am no different. And I have the same rights as you do, whether you like it or not. So, that's my little tidbit of the day. You guys can have fun talking about me all you please. But I also know for a fact that my ex, the Cancer, was spreading around a lot of false information about me, exaggerating stuff. I have a strong feeling that he helped set this up. And it is my theory. It's just a theory now. I haven't gotten any valid, solid confirmation of any kind whatsoever in all these years. And since people keep on, refusing to show me where this is located online, and they've enabled his behavior in exploiting me, well, life inevitably goes on. And I reached a point where I'm not chasing anymore. And I'm certainly not going to attach myself to a man who is emotionally unavailable. I'm not doing it. And I'm not going back to him. There is not enough money in the world, and you can torture me for years. You can continue torturing me for years more. And I still will say no. It is done. It has been done. So that Cancer needs to leave me alone. And I'm posting this on YouTube, and I'm making it public. So you can go back and you can reference it anytime you forget. So, it's about damn time that a man gets off his ass instead of sitting back and watching me. Come live a life with me. Actually participate in my life. That would be nice. That would be showing me something vastly different than any other man has shown me throughout this entire experience. That would make a man stand out to me. And you know what's the sad part? That's the bare minimum. That's actually below bare minimum, actually, if I'm not mistaken. So, You guys can run along and run your mouths all you please. I have completely fucking detached. Completely. With the Cancer X, I've been detached from you for 10 years. A decade. I have been done with you. And you had the nerve to go around and tell everybody that I was obsessed with you. That I won't leave you alone. When I blocked you completely back in 2021. And that way, and I had no idea you were actually stalking my page back then. I had to hear it from other people. That you got pissed off at me for blocking you from seeing my Facebook. But we had been broken up and you were already married for years by then. So I was thinking to myself, what the fuck does it matter? He doesn't belong in my life and I want to make sure he stays out. So blockity block block. And that pissed you off because you still wanted that access to me and I wouldn't let you have it. Now you really don't have access. You can sit back and watch like you've done all these years, and you sat back and you watched me suffer. You sat back and watched me get my heart broke. You sat back and watched the smear campaigns, and hell, you took part in them, having yourself a good old time. And you have the nerve to say that you love me. That ain't love. That ain't love. Not even remotely. So, to my Cancer X, leave me the fuck alone. You had your chance. You blew it. I gave you a second chance and you blew that too. I do not give third chances. And if you are a man who has hurt me deeply, you are fucking lucky as shit if I give you a second one. And I'm not going to repeat myself because this is going to be on my own YouTube channel that I control, that I get to decide what gets put online and what doesn't. Any other social media outlet, I do not consent. I do not know where it is. And I did not authorize it. So if I have shit online that is me posting throughout the day that is not on my personal YouTube channel, it is being posted without my knowledge and consent. Without my consent either. So, now that I've straightened this out, go live your life. It's time to let go. Instead of holding on to me, learn from that mistake. Those mistakes, because there were plenty. Learn from them. And don't do to the next girl or guy, whichever you choose, don't do the same thing to them, what you did to me. That can be the best apology. They say apology is change behavior. I see nothing different in you now that I did back then. Why? Because you're still trying to control me. 10 years later, and you're still trying to control me, up to and including approaching other men that I have held a candle for. And you twisted them into hating me. And then turned around and said I was obsessed with you. When I want you far away from me. Why? Because if you could do this to me, and you say that you love me, it makes me wonder what you're capable of if you hate me. That's my message today, ladies and gentlemen. Go about your way. Have a good day. Eat, drink, and be merry. If you can't be merry, be Pippin, because Pippin is so much cooler. And I've been saying that for years. That's a Juliism. I've been saying that since my daughter was a baby. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, you guys have yourselves a wonderful day. You guys can continue hating as you please. To those that have shown support, I want you to know that I see you and I appreciate you and thank you. Toodles.